My name is Michael Leiblein. It is my privilege as the STR Division Chair-elect to recognize Professor Margarethe Wiersema with the 2022 STR Irwin Outstanding Educator Award. The Irwin Award recognizes a strategy scholar demonstrating a long-term commitment to and expertise in educating strategy students. This year, the division evaluated nominees with respect to their contribution to MBA and executive MBA education and strategic management. In recognizing Professor Wiersema, our awards committee noted indicators of the rigor and success of her courses, the breadth of outlets through which her research and teaching activities have been disseminated, and careful statements of support offered by administrators and students at her home institution. We're fortunate to be able to share comments from several of Margarethe's colleagues, as well as several executives that have taken her EMBA courses. Please join me and these colleagues in congratulating Margarethe as the 2022 STR Irwin Outstanding Educator Award winner.
What's remarkable about Margarethe is her dedication to students and her work as a leader here at the school. On the one hand, she successfully mentors her students through her particular brand of, I would call it tough love, but with an emphasis on the latter. And at the same time, she's a leader at the school who works damn hard and mostly behind the scenes. She's got the respect of faculty. She's a 4 out of 4 instructor, but she also leads. And I remember the fall after COVID hit, she was the first person to come back into the classroom with a mask and a face shield. She brought together the deans, the technology folks, and other faculty. And this was August 2020, so lots of uncertainty. In fact, she led the effort to devise an approach for delivering content to students and keeping us safe. And this was well before the tons of YouTube videos came out about it. And it's efforts like these that reflect what we here at Mirage know very well, her complete and yet often unsung commitment to the cause of learning and to our educational institution. So it's great to see that she got this well-deserved award. Congratulations, Margarethe.
I met Margarethe in my first EMBA opening residential in 2008. Due to a reputation that tends to precede her, students approached this first class with nervous anticipation. I was a bit anxious too. But it was immediately clear her focus was to set expectations for students for the next 21 months of the program. The thing is, this also set the bar for my next 2 decades of running EMBA programs. The tipping point of my decision to leave UCLA after 10 years and return to UCI was largely based on Margarethe's influence that transformed and led faculty at the Mirage School to update curriculum and teaching methods. I wanted to be a part of a school that resulted in students and alumni to more effectively lead in a digitally driven world. Thank you, Margarethe, for making me a better EMBA director. And congratulations on this prestigious STR Irwin Outstanding Educator Award.
I realized that Margarethe just wasn't your average person. She was a force of nature. What's amazing, though, is she's used that force to really change the way that our MBA program is for our students. And that shows not only her drive and determination, but also her heart. She believes that our students should be prepared for what's out there in the real world. When I arrived, we had the same MBA curriculum as any other school. However, she led the transformation of our curriculum to incorporate the digital age to prepare our students in the best way possible. She got not only the strategy area to add all of this digital content to their courses, but every single faculty member for every single area in our school. Margarethe did it. She made it happen, and our students really appreciate this. They come to us and tell us, this curriculum, these classes that we're taking here are preparing us for working in the real world in a way that we weren't even expecting from an MBA program. She's the one who did all of that and is very, very deserving of this award.
Margarethe and I have had the opportunity to co-teach the opening residential for our executive MBA students for a number of years. As part of that, I have had the opportunity to watch as Margarethe teaches our students broad principles of corporate strategy. More importantly, I have also had the opportunity to watch as Margarethe takes a real interest in our students and their progress. She takes time to teach and engage with them on how they should take advantage of their executive MBA program, how they should take advantage of courses, of their peers, and of their interactions with faculty to learn as much as they can. She also encourages them to use what they are learning in the class and in every class to advance their own careers. These are just a couple of examples of how she takes great care for her students, and it's a couple of examples of what makes her deserving of the Irwin Award.
So firstly, I wanted to say just a big congratulations to Margarethe on a well-deserved achievement for receiving the Irwin Outstanding Educator Award. Having spent most of my career in various commercial roles, from large multinational Fortune 100 companies to now a small medical device startup, I really find that Margarethe's teaching and education has certainly had a profound effect on my abilities to set corporate strategy in really various business settings. Margarethe's passion for strategy really extends beyond the classroom. She always continues to be readily accessible to me, to offer her perspectives on complex business situations that I may face. And she's always willing to give her advice and perspectives on those as they come up. I greatly value our ongoing relationship, and just wanted to say again, a big congratulations to Margarethe on her outstanding achievements.
Dear Margarethe and members of the Academy, what a delightful honor it is to be asked to share my experiences as a student of Margarethe Wiersema in pursuit of a healthcare executive MBA at UC Irvine. In 2015, I was a professor of obstetrics and gynecology in the institution. I am most pleased to be asked to participate in this grand recognition of Margarethe's innumerable contributions to strategic management education at UC Irvine and beyond. Margarethe stood out among others to me and my many classmates with her drive and determination to provide us a most meaningful and relevant education in strategic management as it applied to modern healthcare. Her teaching rose awareness about the importance of planning, monitoring, analyzing progress, particularly in the context of an ever-changing landscape in American healthcare, and reviewing these plans and strategies in order for organizations to be able to succeed and meet their goals and objectives. Her classes were intense, some might even say demanding, though no student I knew complained about the challenge she presented to us. Most, including myself, were enthusiastic about the curriculum and inspired by the probing questions Margarethe asked either in preparation for her lectures or during them. Involving subjects of HBR case studies to speak to us in real time only enriched our learning manyfold. In essence, she effectively motivated us and simultaneously drove results. We were pleased with the integration of Margarethe's teaching of strategic management into the overall HICMBA program, and many of us sought ways to ultimately apply what we'd learned from her to our day-to-day work. Realizing and respecting the talent and skills it takes to be an effective educator, perhaps I can sum up my personal appreciation for Margarethe in this way. She strives for excellence, and this shows in her approach to teaching and to research. Margarethe graciously served as a sounding board for a research project I engaged in when I first entered the corporate world after completing my HICMBA degree. Her laser-like focus and ability to hone in on critical issues was imperative to the project's final iteration. As your student, colleague, and friend, I can say wholeheartedly that it has been a tremendous privilege to have learned from you and to speak here on your behalf. Congratulations, Margarethe, on this award. Enjoy the moment.
During my time as a doctoral student at UCI, I TA'd for Margarethe in her MBA and executive MBA classrooms. And I was struck then, and I have since really grown to appreciate just how truly masterful Margarethe is in the MBA classroom. And I think it's because of the way she engages in students with these incredibly meaningful dialogues. And these are dialogues that elicit comments not merely for the purposes of moving forward a case discussion, but dialogues that really sought to engage the students intellectually and substantively. It was a process of teaching by listening from the students, their knowledge, their experiences, and then integrating the course material in a way that began there met the students where they currently were, and then built from that to deliver the course material and to help them think maybe differently or more expansively about the things that they had already experienced in their careers. In the years since, I've really come to appreciate not only how incredibly difficult this method of teaching is and this approach to teaching is, but also, when done well, how incredibly powerful and effective it can be.
Dearest Margarethe, after 27 years, it is finally my turn to grade you. You have earned an A++ all the way, top of the class, crème de la crème. In my life, I have learned from more than 250 teachers and professors. Only 2, literally of hundreds, have left a mark on my mind and heart, and you, of course, are one of them. To learn from you was a privilege. Every class was a journey, from foggy unfamiliarity to newfound comprehension and deep appreciation. Your intellect and ability to communicate and really teach these seemingly foreign subjects to this foreign student stand out by miles and miles. You handled every class as though each would be a recorded reference presentation. You were always prepared, crisp and concise in your messaging, deliberate in your every word, as though a well-written textbook flowed from your mind to our ears. Margarethe, you are a first-class person in every which way. I take this opportunity to express my deepest gratitude to you for showing me the way to exceptionally high performance and achievements. Congratulations to you for this well-deserved, prestigious recognition.